covering the Villages for you. Here's Jill Winters and the VNN Lifestyle News Team.
A community musical offering is returning. Plus, a giving group of gals are preparing for a Pretty in Pink party. A family-owned company with nearly 80 years of experience in the movie industry is taking over operations at Old Mill Playhouse at Lake Sumter Landing on November 1st. Epic Theater's Vice President Luigi DeMarche says they are very excited to be coming to the Villages. They know it's a very active community and Lake Sumter Landing is a popular location with all the shops and restaurants, so they can't wait to get in here. Epic currently operates 144 screens, including locations in Ocala, Claremont, and Mount Dora. So Luigi says it's a great location that is in their existing footprint. Old Mill Playhouse was one of the first businesses to open at Lake Sumter Landing when the community's second town center debuted in 2004. Luigi says the theater is very well maintained. They love the theming, which is something you don't see a lot of these days. They don't anticipate doing anything drastic. Lazy Mac's Taco Shack and entertainment, including the comedy club at Lazy Mac's Laughs inside Old Mill Playhouse, will close October 1st. Ouija says they intend to convert that into a more traditional lobby and concessions, as their primary focus is showing movies and selling refreshments. The Village's Executive Vice President of Operations, Ryan McCabe, says their family values and local industry knowledge will make them a great addition to the Villages. Ryan says the Villages currently has no plans to reopen Barnstorm Theater at Brownwood. Showing movies has been a challenge in recent years after the COVID-19 pandemic, yet Ouija says if you look at totals on a picture-by-picture basis, business has been fantastic this year. They are still waiting for the quantity of product to return to pre-COVID levels, but their circuit in particular benefits from a strong Florida economy. For more on this story, take a look at the front page of Friday's Daily Sun. A musical offering is returning to this community. The Villages Entertainment's acoustic series made its debut March 27th with 5 straight days of afternoon performances at the Gazebo in Spanish Springs Town Square. It featured acoustic trios that have been entertaining residents at Sawgrass Grove and other venues in this community. When this series debuted, the Villages Entertainment Special Events Manager Chelsea Cox told VNN they wanted to really hone in on our hometown and what makes our hometown wonderful, and they wanted to continue the experience outside of the normal 5 to 9 realm so residents could come out and enjoy a beautiful week of entertainment in the afternoon. Chelsea told us that if it was well received, this acoustic series would return, and sure enough, it's coming back to Spanish Springs Town Square. It's going to run from September 18th through the 22nd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. The scheduled entertainers are Fiddle Rat, 3P Trio, Southbound Trio, Acoustic Blue, and Low Tide. So if you enjoy live musical performances, make sure to put this acoustic series on your calendar for later this month. After this short break, a health club is helping residents battle a disease, so stay with us.
What's your position, Lunar One? Over.
Repeat that, Mission Control. I don't understand. Over.
What's your position? Over.
I need my hearing aids reprogrammed.
Joe here. We've remotely changed your hearing aid prescription. How do I sound?
Copy that. Loud and clear.
Program your hearing aid from anywhere in the universe with Global Live.
Only at Elite Hearing Centers of America.
The Hot Chicks with Tattoos Not Club is gearing up for its 4th annual Pretty in Pink party, and they are seeking the community's help to make this a profitable and fabulous fundraiser.
We have amazing women. The more I talk to them, the more I find out what they've gone through with breast cancer, some of them 2 times. And the fact that they've fought that fight and now they're in here giving me, I love this one. This is the Gold Rush basket. It's got all the lottery tickets and the money in it. We just have such a variety. it says a lot about who we are and what we do. There, you know, the dog basket, the whiskey basket. We have a lot of wine. We have a really good time. We're having all these lovely baskets, like they call the Chinese auction, where you pull off little tickets and put in the bags. We are having a bake sale, and we're doing a 50-50. And Jim Cole and a lot of his musician friends are going to perform for us. We need more donations to build baskets. We also accept ready-made baskets. New items that they would like to receive in a basket. And if you have a theme, it makes it easier to figure out what to put in the basket. Like there's one here somebody built for dogs. So there's anything like, you know, whatever basket you want to make, then if you don't really want to build a basket, then maybe just items to put in a basket like that. We'd like to be at 200, and we want to say, okay, September 15th, we have to be finished because we have to have them wrapped. And one of our ladies, Cheryl, types up all the contents in there for us, so we have to get those ready. And the other thing is we're having people take 20 and store them at their home. I mean, can you, we have 80 with basket sitters right now. So they're gonna keep them in their home, they got them in their home, their bedroom looks like that bedroom in there, and then the morning of, they're bringing them over. We want people to come to our party, you know, if it's kind of busy, just make friends with your neighbor and enjoy the day.
If you would like to donate a basket and items for this fundraiser, you can call Kathy at the number on your screen. The Pretty in Pink Party will take place Sunday, October 8th. From 3 to 6 p.m. at Everglades Recreation. All money raised is donated to UF Health Leesburg Hospital Foundation for its free mammogram voucher program. Last year, this club donated almost $64,000.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
From the WVLG Weather Center, this is Christopher James with your VNN 5-day forecast. Weekend temperatures in the low 90s, overnight lows in the low 70s. Saturday's high is going to be 90, 92 on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday as a high, with rain chances in the afternoons anywhere from 30 to 40%.
A 2022 study funded by the Parkinson's Foundation shows nearly 90,000 people are diagnosed with Parkinson's disease every year in the United States. Many symptoms can be improved through a combination of medication and exercise. Genesis Health Clubs in the Villages offers a Power with Parkinson's program dedicated to improving the balance, strength, and mobility of those living with the disease.
So it's a new group training aspect of the bigger program. We have a large Power with Parkinson's program that actually does all levels of Parkinson's. We've got assist, non-assist. We got 2 different types of non-assist, an accelerated program and a steady program, more of a medium-paced program. I have boxing training from previous, about 20 years of boxing training, and it just took a little bit of just knowledge of Parkinson's and know the value of boxing with Parkinson's. So before the program kicked off, did personal training with the clients, and boxing was a big part of it. With the program, boxing is probably 50% what we do in the program. So it's an important part of the Power with Parkinson's program, both my small group and the larger group of the fitness classes. Boxing helps in many ways. So 100% of people, especially people with Parkinson's, who get into a boxing program that's progressive, see an improvement in balance. So because falling is very much a concern when someone who's stiffer, lacking mobility, getting into a program that has a proven success like that is valuable. A lot of Parkinson's, big struggle with Parkinson's is what's happening in the brain. So the more we can make the brain wire, the neurons in the brain wire through different sensory inputs, the more we can actually affect change in the brain. So boxing, you have impact, so you're actually sending sensory from your hand. You're also doing coordination work. So coordination work is good for learning skills, for getting better at daily living activities. It's better for cognitive growth. There's probably a list of a dozen more things that it's great at, but those are the top. One aspect is it also builds confidence. With Parkinson's, there's oftentimes a lack of motivation, anxiety, And so having programming that encourages confidence, builds socialization is a huge bonus. Well, I've seen incredible motivation coming out of them. So people who struggle with just not even wanting to leave their home look forward to our group sessions, and they love it. They become advocates. So I've seen people come in the first time timid, shy, kind of reluctant, who are now the ones out there bringing people into their group. So that's kind of cool. I've seen friendships made, which you're never too old to make friends, right? I've seen people reverse symptoms of Parkinson's. So some who have a hard time picking up things, now they're punching and they're running and they're getting down and up off the ground. So physically, mentally, socially, we've just seen across the board incredible results. As somebody who works with the Power with Parkinson's program, I feel like I get the bigger benefit because I'm working with a group of people, and the Parkinson's community here displays this. They're a group of people who have more passion to live life to the fullest than I do, and that is an amazing group of people to hang out with every day, so it's awesome.
Power with Parkinson's programs are available in the Genesis Health Clubs in the Village's locations in Spanish Springs and Brownwood. Up next, it's time for a Wheel story, so don't drive away.
You're always welcome at Cody's.
Follow me right this way.
It's where friends and family meet for fun times and great food.
We enjoy the 2-for-1 happy hour from 11 to 7.
We come here for the amazing nightly entertainment.
Great service and loads of smiles await you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
This hurricane preparedness tip from VNN and WVLG is brought to you by The Village's Insurance.
Hi, this is WVLG staff forecaster Christopher James. Understanding the forecasts are an important part of being prepared for severe weather situations. A hurricane watch indicates hurricane conditions are a threat within 48 hours. Review your preparation plans, keep informed, and be ready to act if a warning is issued. A hurricane warning alerts you that hurricane conditions are expected within 36 hours. Complete your preparation. A tropical storm brings winds between 39 and 73 miles an hour. A hurricane produces winds over 74 miles an hour. Keep listening for more information, including supplies, pet tips, and detailed information to keep on hand during hurricane season, presented by The Village's Insurance. And thanks for listening to Your Village's Soundtrack, WVLG.
Village of Lynn Haven resident Steve Curtis's first car was a 1946 Ford Coupe. He loves hot rods, and his newest one is the nicest yet. He purchased it from his neighbor who did all the work on it.
I used to walk by his house every morning. I do a lot of walking, and I always loved the looks of it. And he the other day, well, you know, a month, 2 months ago, he told me he was going to sell it. So I made him a lowball offer, of course. And then next day I added $5,000 more to it. And then the next day I came up to what he wanted, and we made the deal. 1932 Ford 3-window coupe, a 350 Chevy motor in it, a 350 transmission, Ford rear end, and a fiberglass body. A lot of power. It really goes. And that's my problem. I love the sound of it, love the way it drives, the power, the horsepower, it's nice. I just love it. It just sounds so good. Brings me back in the old days. When I was a kid, everybody had hot rods.
You got power windows?
Yeah, power windows, air conditioning, CD player with a radio. Yeah, he did an awful lot of work to it, an awful lot. I love the color. And the style, I love the style of it. I get a lot of thumbs up. A friend of mine, he's got a couple of hot rods, and he told me when they give you a thumbs up, that's a trophy.
During the August cruise-in at Spanish Springs, his car won a People's Choice Trophy. For even more about Steve and his 1932 black cherry Ford 3-window coupe, take a look at the Love My Ride section in Saturday's Daily Sun. The fall high school sports season is well underway. On Thursday, the Buffalo volleyball team looked dominant as they swept opponent Hernando 25-20, 25-9, and 25-12 to improve to 3-0 on the season. Libero Taylor Lewis strung together 4 straight aces at one point. Buffalo acting head coach Aaron Wagen says Taylor was fantastic. He thought that was a really big difference in the game. He says in a recent player-led meeting, they decided to shake up lineups and pregame adjustments. One he felt was the difference in the second set. He thought when his team shifted, they adjusted really well. The Buffalo are now 3-3 on the season, and Aaron thinks they have hit a great stride, and this win is part of it. After the game, VHS announced Mary Pinkowski resigned as the head volleyball coach. An interim coach has yet to be named. The Village's swimming teams were in the pool Thursday as well. After visitors PK Young won the first 5 events, Zion Lepay won the first event for the boys team in the 200-yard individual medley. He set a personal best in this race, and he also won the 100 freestyle. The boys led for the majority of the meet, but fell late to lose. Head coach Jackie Mitchell says her team is getting better, and the boys really showed up, putting their heart into everything, every stroke and every event. As for the Buffalo girls, Laura Braganza finished fastest in the girls 50 freestyle and 100 butterfly. Despite a loss for the girls team as well, they have the pieces to be successful. Coach Mitchell says they just need to pull it all together. She felt they were more confident, and both teams will swim again at the Laurel Manor Sports Pool 4:30 p.m. September 14th against Eustis. The Wildwood Middle High School varsity football team got a big bounce-back win on Thursday. While hosting Winter Haven Acklands Angels Christian Academy, the Wildcats dominated each phase of the game and corrected the issues with toughness and effort that frustrated head coach Vincent Brown Sr. in their previous 2 games. The Wildcats posted the 44-0 shutout victory in front of their home crowd. Coach Brown saw a spark in his team and says he is very proud of them, saying this is a team they were supposed to beat, but they still had to go out there and play. On the opening kickoff, Lorenza Simmons returned a 73-yard touchdown. Lorenza stepped up as the quarterback also, and he completed a 76-yard drive with a 17-yard scramble to put the Wildcats up 14-0. Senior Andre Ryan broke through the line and dashed up the field for a 70-yard score after that as they kept piling on the points. The Wildcats will prepare for a much different challenge when they travel to face Class 4S Ocala Forest in their first road contest of the season. Make sure to take a look at Friday's sports section of your Daily Sun for more on these high school sports events and much more. We'll be back with more news from Florida's friendliest hometown.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
The link between falling and hearing loss is well documented. Believe it or not, people with hearing loss are 3 times more likely to have a severe fall. And we all know what happens with a severe fall. You wind up hospitalized. In a lot of cases, you break your hip. A lot of people die within 12 months of that break, unfortunately. So the great news is just treating your hearing loss significantly reduces your fall risk.
This is VNN.
Monday will mark the 22nd anniversary of the terrorist attacks that shook the United States of America. There are several local events planned as to never forget the nearly 3,000 innocent lives lost on September 11, 2001. Starting at 9 a.m. Sunday, Chaplain Gary Cato will give a presentation every hour on the hour until 4 p.m. at First Responders Recreation. He will share his personal experience at Ground Zero, the first days after the attacks on the World Trade Center. On Monday, FDNY 343 Memorial Club in the Villages will be hosting its emotional annual event inside St. Mark the Evangelist Roman Catholic Church off Southeast U.S. Highway 42 in Summerfield. Guests are asked to be seated by 9:45 a.m. Monday. Volunteers will read the names of the nearly 3,000 people who died in the attacks. Also at 10 a.m. Monday, Veterans Memorial Park of the Villages will be hosting its annual ceremony. This is going to take place once again on the grounds of the Villages Public Safety Department, Station 44, which is located across from the Sarasota Golf Practice Center off Morse Boulevard. Small American flags representing each life lost will be visible, as well as the special monument of the Twin Towers at this location. On Monday, September 11th, some local businesses will be showing their appreciation for first responders and law enforcement. Culver's, Mission Barbecue, and the Legacy Restaurant and Nancy Lopez Country Club are all participating from 8 to 10 a.m. Monday at Culver's. They will be opening early and offering free breakfast for first responders in the area. Owner Shad Finley says it has gone over really well every year they've done it. He says the main thing is to give back to the community in general, but especially to first responders, EMT, and police officers who really keep the community safe. The Legacy Restaurant at Nancy Lopez Country Club is hosting Opera Night at Legacy at 4 and 6:45 p.m. Monday with the Villages Philharmonic Orchestra. 5% of sales will go to firefighters at Marion County Fire Rescue Station 10. This event will include a 3-course meal. Mission Barbecue locations across the country always show their appreciation for those who serve. On Monday, any active duty or retired police officers, firefighters, and other frontline workers can get a free sandwich of their choice as a thank you. Every day at noon, the restaurant always stops for the playing of the national anthem. But on Monday, representatives from Lake County Sheriff's Office, Lake County Fire Rescue, and the Villages Public Safety Department will be in attendance when the Star-Spangled Banner is sung at noon. Some artistic villagers are ready for a show. More than 20 artists who belong to Art Buddies will be participating in a boutique art show. They will have their unique creations on display from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday at Colony Cottage Recreation. This is going to include 2- and 3-dimensional pieces as well as chance drawings. All proceeds will go towards a local no-kill animal shelter. It's time now for a brief commercial break.
Going on now at Kart World Golf Cars, the summer clearance. All new 2023 club cars and Garrias must go.
Buy now and save big. Model year and discounts up to $1,250.
Whether you're in the market for a 2, 4, or 6-seater with gas, electric, or lithium power, Kart World has it.
There's never been a better time to buy.
Hurry, don't miss out. When these cars are gone, so are these prices.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Clap your hands and stop your feet. Time now for the Villages Entertainment Beat.
I'm Natalie, here with your Entertainment Beat. There's a lot of entertainment coming up over the next months that you'll want to be sure to mark your calendars for. October will bring the beginning shows of the Changemaker series. This series follows real-world experiences from photographers to astronauts. The first show, How to Astronaut by astronaut Terry Virts, will be October 12th at the Sharon. Back in the Villages, lovable TV personality and philanthropist Jay Leno will be at the Sharon on October 20th. The circus is coming to town with Omnium Circus, which brings a new take to the circus that invites everyone. Those looking for accommodations can see the list on our website. In November, Celtic Thunder will bring the rich sounds of traditional Irish music from the Odyssey Songbook. That'll be at the Sharon November 2nd. And looking further into the holiday season, America's favorite game, Wheel of Fortune, will be at Savannah Center, inviting everyone to join in on the fun December 19th. And the entertainment doesn't stop there. In 2024, American Idol talents Ruben Studdard and Clay Aiken are reuniting and coming to the Sharon January 31st of the new year. Another show for 2024 you'll want to mark your calendars for are the Peking Acrobats on March 4th with their gravity-defying tricks and tumbles. Tickets and all information for these events can be found at thevillagesentertainment.com, at the box offices, and over the phone. That's your Entertainment Beat, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Natalie. Live musical entertainment, of course, is available here every day of the year. And these are the bands ready to perform for you Saturday night. That's all the news we have for you now. Make sure to pick up a copy of Saturday's Daily Sun to read about the Village's Charter School's Founders Day event. Keep enjoying the Village's active lifestyle.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show.
Central Florida, the only name you need to know for a great used car is Jenkins. We take in trades from all over the state, so we can offer you access to over 1,500 quality pre-owned cars and trucks at every Jenkins location. Every one is fully inspected and reconditioned to our highest standards. Plus, we've got finance plans for everyone. Looking to sell? You'll get more at Jenkins. Get paid on the spot, even if you buy somewhere else. So if you're buying or selling a pre-owned vehicle, the only name to know is the Jenkins Auto Group.
You're living the dream. Fun times and great tunes. Jackhammering the rock and roll. lighting up the dance in R&B. It's your Villages house party on your Villages soundtrack, WVLG.
The best mix of music, the songs you love. Your Villages soundtrack, WVLG.